MTrack's MTrack theft recovery operation. It's Wednesday 13th of May 2022. So we received a call around about 5 o'clock from a plant hire company saying they'd had a Takuchi TB216 mini digger stolen. It's a 1.5 ton machine. We've recovered quite a few of these over the years. This one, the circumstances are a bit unusual. The machine was believed to have been fraudulently hired with some other machines 10 days ago. They've only reported this to us this evening at 5 o'clock. We've put the Automatrix MTrack into alarm and it's connected and it's reporting a sales site in Caerphilly, north of Cardiff in Wales. Now the machine was stolen from Birmingham, so it's travelled down. We had a look at the tracking data and it's travelled down last night between 8 o'clock and 11 o'clock in the evening to get to that location. There's no GPS signal coming through, hence that's why we're going out to do a radio find. And the sales site is in Caerphilly and we've got a postcode we're going to go to there, and we're going to have to put the radio antenna on the car and search around for a radio signal. Should be quite exciting. Yeah, the story is on this machine, it's one of 2 machines from our customer that have been stolen, but this is the only one with one of our trackers in. So it'd be great if we can recover both our customers' machines, but there has been 10 days go by since this machine was fraudulently hired, so it could be that this has been sold and it's just gone to somebody in Wales, and we're just going to find the one machine. Let's hope not. Let's hope we find both machines. But along with our customers' machines, there's also another 3 machines which have been stolen. They include 2 JCB excavators and 1 JCB 1 ton high lift dumper. So yeah, it's very difficult to determine how long do you go before your customer is not communicating, and before you just decide they're fraudulently hired. It can be a bit of a pain. But yeah, quite common in the UK to have this problem. I think if you've been following the channel, you would have seen before that we had 5 JCB machines recovered through a tracker that was in a concrete breaker previously. So we keep our fingers crossed. Maybe we'll get all 5 of these machines. I'm hopeful we get the one that with the tracker in. It's about 10 to 9 in the evening on Wednesday 13th, and we've got about 2 hours to go to get to that location. So I would say we'll get there around about 10:30ish, 10:45 this evening, and we'll start having to do a radio sweep at the postcode area of where we've got the sales site. But just coming up to 10 o'clock, we're crossing the bridge from England into Wales. And yeah, all good, nice easy drive, no traffic problems or congestion. It's saying we've got 26 miles to go on the sat nav here, so probably about half an hour. So 10:30, just after 10:30. Steve is actually ahead of us. That's the end customer security manager. He's travelling in his own vehicle, and he's got a bit of a head start on us, but no radio equipment in his vehicle, so he's going to be relying on this vehicle to pick up the RF, and then we'll relay the information to him. Pretty shortly we'll probably stop, pull over and 100% confirm the alarm beacon is active and stick the antenna on top of the car. Yeah, so we've got about 5 miles to go, and this is a very narrow road, so might take a bit longer than we thought. It's 10:20. We missed one of our turn-ins, but the motorway sat-nav said, you can carry on, and this is the road we're on. So obviously we've picked up the RF. Industrial estate down this way. Let's just see if it's down here. No, it's not getting any louder. We'll turn back round again. Quite loud there. Call Steve.
Hi Richard.
You in the Audi?
I am, yes.
Okay. I'm just going to meet up with Steve then and we'll go in and find this. There's a dumper. Is that
the dumper is a JCB.
Oh, okay, that's not the right one either, is it? So they may have purchased something, so this isn't the right one. This is an Hitachi. That's a Thwaites, that's a Wackenoosen. Okay. It's going to be in one of those two units, I think. I'm on a 5 now. See, it's all metal. Level 4. Air gap.
It's in there then, is it?
It's the same on both these doors. So I think they're the same unit.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah? Well, I think we've got one machine. Whether we've got them any more than that, I don't know. Do you want to give 101 a call on there? So there's a block of units here, and there's at least 3-4 doors, I think. So we just need to get the police here now to get this open.
So when did you report this, Steve, please?
So we reported it, where are we now? It's still today, yeah. I reported it today to West Midlands Police. I've got the reference number if you want.
Yeah, he's going to need a key holder. They won't get in here.
Okay. Well, you could get in.
Well, yeah, there's always a way, but...
All you need is a small jack.
Small jack. Well, the JCB will probably do it. So we're still waiting for the police. I think they're on their way. And yeah, in talking to the control room, Steve was talking to the control people. They think they might need an out of hours warrant because just in case the people are involved, they don't want to call a key holder. Don't want to call a key holder for this building in case they're involved. I can't see them being involved, but yeah, it's their call. Might just mean takes a bit more time. At least the security light works. That's good. So we think this JCB, it's not one of the 5 machines because we checked the serial number, but it just looks too shiny and new and clean to be with the other kit that's here, because a lot of this other kit is pretty old. Probably still works okay, but just a bit old. And then Steve noticed that the stickers were missing off the boom. So there's normally a hire company sticker along this boom here that's been taken off, and we can see there's where the stickers come off, and it's a bit tacky there. And the same on this side. Got the dirt. You can see the dirt there. And I don't know what it's like the other side. Yeah, it's not been used since that sticker's been pulled off. It's not been used. So it's been removed. Sticker removed there. That would have had a. And when we called the Caesar, called in the Caesar number to check if it was registered to this company, they said no, it's not registered, or wasn't registered. It was registered to a hire company. So unless the hire company have sold it very quickly, which they might have done, to be honest, they might have done. But yeah, let's see if the police are on their way. So we've got a proactive police officer. Yeah, we've got some headlights. Ooh. A couple of police cars. All right. Oh, we've got proper police response tonight.
Let's go in.
All right.
So where's it showing?
Right, so we've got the 4 roller doors. You see the one with the light on?
Yep.
That's probably where the stronger signal is, but it's probably easier if I just show you the signal.
just show us
so That'd be too convenient, wouldn't it?
So, it'd have to be a warrant.
I haven't been round the back. Have you been round the back? I mean, it's probably secure though, isn't it? So it's coming up to about 10 to 1 in the morning. I've just driven around the corner. The police are unable to get into that building this evening without a warrant, and there's no out of hours service here. So Gwent police are saying at the moment. So their suggestion is to leave a police vehicle parked outside all night long, and then go in the morning when the owners of that building turn up. And so Steve's gone back to Bristol. He's only about 40 minutes away, and then they come back in the morning about 7 o'clock. I've driven around the corner. There's a hotel here. I hope I can get in here tonight to get a bed and recharge my batteries, as well as all the batteries for the cameras and everything. And then we go back in at 6:30 in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning. So what we're going to find, I'm hoping that there'll be both my customers' machines in that unit. You know, 2 of these Takuchi TB 216s. That'll be a result. One will be a result, because we've only got one tracker. So, you know, 1 will be a result. 2 will be a bonus. If we get the other 2 machines, and then that'll be fantastic. But I'm sure the police will want to check everything out in that unit, especially that JCB outside as well, which looked like it had the stickers removed, but you know, it could be legit as well. So we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, we'll have to come back in 6 hours time and see how things go. Cracking. Okay, so we're back in that industrial park. You can probably see over my shoulder, police car still waiting. They've been keeping a watching brief all night over this unit. No one's turned up yet. It's 20 to 6 in the morning, and that's good. That means we're going to be able to eyeball this unit opening and see if we can see the stolen machine inside with this stolen digger. Only one officer in that car. I think it should be okay. So I'll pop over to see him. In that hotel last night, it was fully booked, so I couldn't get a bed for a few hours, but yeah, just had a kip in the car for a few hours. And yeah, we'll soon feel fresh and sprightly once we see that machine coming out of that unit. We've still got to arrange transport for that, so there's still quite a lot to do. The end customer security manager, Steve, said he'd be here at 7, so that's about an hour and a quarter. I suppose I could leave him to arrange that transport and get back to Southampton. Hopefully be away for around about 7:30, 8 o'clock-ish, and then back to Southampton for 10. So yeah, let's go and have a word with this police officer anyway. There's a police car over there. Someone's just turned up, so we're going to have a look now. Police car there. They're talking to the chap. Another police car there. We've got 2 officers here, and they're talking to the first person who's turned up just after 6 o'clock. So let's hopefully let us in. Oh yeah, all right. Morning. No, I don't work here. I'm from the tracking company here. So I've just tracked these. Yeah.
Are you from the track?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just parked up waiting for you over there. So 831 is the one with the tracker in it.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. So that's that one, and the other one could be 884 because there was 2. Just need to check the other side of it. Yeah, this is 884. So these are the 2 for my customer.
Yeah, are they?
Yeah. Don't look like there's anything else here.
So this is the one that was pinging, is it?
This is the one that's pinging 831. Yeah. This one hasn't got a tracker in it, but it's from the same site from my customer. Right. So these both shouldn't be here really. So.
Yeah. Gotta be. That's right. But I mean, if there's a paper trail,
yeah, we will definitely have a paper trail.
That's what we need to do. Obviously, there still could be a potential offence that the company...
Well, of course it is. It's obvious, Alice. Yeah, I understand that.
Because
we've had a pick machine pinched as well.
Have you? Not
Yeah.
from here?
No, not from here, from Bristol.
Oh, right. Yeah, you see, these things are worth so much money, they tend to go and change hands quite often, don't they?
Okay, so we're in this industrial estate and these machines have been taken out of the industrial unit where they were overnight, and we can see these numbers EXE884. That's a stolen one without a tracker in, so we're lucky to get that one back. And then EXE831, excavator 831, and you can see the security Caesar number plate. It's been scratched out. I mean, you don't buy a machine if this security number has been tampered with. You know, why would you buy a machine with that like that? That's just well dodgy. So, and that one as well. Yeah, they're tamper-proof labels apparently. So nothing's yeah. There doesn't seem to be any other damage. Obviously these have been, you know, sold to somebody who's going to lose a lot of money. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning at the moment. We've got a nice sunny morning, and we're arranging transport for these machines to be taken away. So one trackered up, but we've got two cracking. So we've just had a look on the back of the flatbed, and the buckets for these machines are also on the flatbed, so that's a result. So they all come with like three buckets, different sizes. The large one that's on the boom, that small one, and there's one that'll go this side as well, medium sized one, a bit heavier. And we got all the buckets because, you know, there are a few more £100. Pickup transport has arrived. This is going to go with the police now. It's the quickest thing to do is to get these recovered away from this site as soon as possible, and then you know, there's going to be in a safe police compound. The customer will have to pay a few £100 in this case, and then they know everything's protected. Okay. So I think we're going to have these loaded onto separate flatbeds. So this driver only wants to take one, so we'll take that one. So as you know, we've been here since 6 o'clock-ish when we discovered these two Takuchis inside. We got one on the loader. We're having another flatbed come and take this one away shortly. Situation with the unit owners, and they seem to be a legitimate business. They've been very helpful in moving these June diggers for us and getting them out of the unit, letting us in, giving us all the information. But as we know, what we've reported earlier, that this is all subject to a fraudulent hire, and they've probably, you know, they've bought these machines for cash, saying they paid 12 grand each for these machines, cash. There's a lot of cash work in construction still, you know, and he's probably lost he's definitely lost 24 grand there, because, you know, saying to him, you know, make sure you do your checks. So Birmingham Police, West Midlands Police will be investigating this crime and doing a paper trail just to make sure that the people in this building are not involved. I'm pretty sure they're not involved, but you know, that this happens quite a lot with fraudulent hire of plant hire equipment. You know, they call in and they say they're a certain company, and they're supposed to do their checks, you know, background checks, and in this case we understand the background checks weren't done, so that's why these 5 machines have been delivered to a pub car park, believe it or not. Unbelievable. Yeah, that's an 85 grand cost to that company. but of course we've managed to save these 2 machines, which is about 45k. So they've recovered half of it, but the stuff that didn't have the Automatrix tracker on it, gone. Get your Automatrix tracker fitted. That's the second transporter, so we're going to have a bit of a convoy here, two transporters. We've got ourselves a recovery convoy. Cracking. Okay, so it's just on 9 o'clock in the morning now. We're driving back, those 2 machines taken away. And yeah, it's been a bit of a long one. We had to wait outside, sleep in the car for a few hours. I've called our customer. He seems very happy because obviously he's got 2 machines back with 1 tracker. This is the same customer that we recovered 5 of those same machines a couple of years back, but at the beginning of the COVID. So yeah, more success for him. He's really happy, and his end customers pleased with us as well. So that JCB that was outside the unit, they're still doing some checks on that. You know, it's not been reported stolen on PNC, but sometimes there's a time lapse from when machines are taken and when they get reported stolen. You know, especially if there's a fraudulent hire involved, it can take weeks before they know it's actually stolen. So they're going to be doing some checks on that JCB. The owner of the unit is, you know, obviously claiming he bought them what he thought legitimately for cash, £12,000 each, and he's obviously investigations now and going on with the police to do their work. West Midlands Police will be doing the handling the case, and they've got our contact details. Both Gwent Police, who were there, have helped us. Thanks very much, Gwent Police, for your help, and also West Midlands Police helping us. So I'm not feeling too tired, just enjoying some of the Welsh scenery as I drive back. May go in a little bit later into work today, but I've got some meetings, so I will be going back into the office. Everything else is all quiet, thank goodness. We've got ourselves a recovery convoy. Cracking.